prostitute who didn't get enough sleep, who was busting the horn open in the street.
Busting it open in the street.
Are you already streaming?
Yeah, I'm already streaming.
Oh,
I'm surprised you didn't.
What do you mean, aw, geez? This is a solid transition. I don't understand. This is the greatest way to start the stream.
Just talking fucking harlots.
Yeah,
Is that one? No, that's a man.
That is a woman. That's definitely a
Going
woman.
to the bus stop. Yeah,
She's wearing a fucking face mask. What are you, goddamn Antifa? Should I have hit you, bitch?
Maybe she's just cold.
She's cold. Her face gets cold. It's windy.
Why is she wearing all black?
Because she likes the color black. I don't understand.
That's gay.
It's not an ulterior motive. It's her fashion. I don't understand.
She's like, black
if I
goes
was
with
walking
everything.
around with a freaking Nazi armband, would you say, oh, he just likes wearing Nazi armbands? He's not actually a Nazi.
They don't sell
I know
Nazi
you, Colin.
armbands
I
at
would
Target.
assume that you.
You can make Nazi armbands fairly easily.
That's not the argument at all.
No,
Or
but
is
your
it?
argument is that she's probably just wearing the clothes.
Yeah.
Yeah, because a lot of people just wear black. And a lot of people don't just wear Nazi paraphernalia.
Oh shit, we have like 3 viewers.
All right. What?
Yeah.
What are you people doing up this early? This is like normal for me. Where are you
It's
guys?
10 a.m. People have jobs. It's okay.
X
On a
said,
Saturday?
hello.
I got a job on a Saturday. Fuck.
Oh right, that's where you just came from.
Yeah.
I don't know. Oh, thank you for spending that like button. A lot of our viewers are like not necessarily working people.
That's funny. I'm just gonna. turn it
CJ's
down.
like,
I won't turn it
unemployment.
Don't
That's
Don't
hilarious.
play with my AC, fool. When we're riding in your car, then you can control the AC.
You did the AC in my car. You were like, "Wait, is the air not on? I can't live like this." What are you talking about?
I still asked you before I did it.
I can't live like this. Do you mind if I don't die?
Right.
Do you mind if I don't die?
Some kind of asking.
Oh, God.
X said, in
gonna
very
give it to
broken English, you is lucky. I just left the doctor. Is everything all right, X?
Did you get a prostate check? I hope everything's good.
I highly doubt that X is 30 plus.
Or you have no idea who's on YouTube these days.
In these days, you don't know who's in these streets,
Right.
in these streams,
In these streets.
these live streets.
These digital streets.
He said, my cousin just had a child, and he said, and I'm 15, so, well, congratulations on your cousin.
And you're halfway to possibly getting prostate cancer. So.
Yeah, I mean, you never know. We all have to go through
Enjoy
it.
that
Getting
other
the cancer is
15.
getting the exam.
But congratulations on your cousin having a kid. Why'd you phrase it like, I just left the doctor?
Yeah, that was
Like,
a
you
weird way to-
didn't get a checkup. You like, a baby was born.
Yeah, somebody was alive.
Unless you also got a checkup.
It was a twofer.
Yeah.
Like somebody spat out a demon.
Your
It's
mom
like, that's
is
what you
like,
went to the doctor for.
your cousin got pregnant so that we could all go to the doctor around the same time. We had to plan that shit 9 months in advance. Everybody's at the doctor for some reason today.
It's like, okay, cousin, get knocked up.
Yeah.
Or wait, was your cousin doing the knocking up?
Oh, right,
yeah,
because
it's
the
a
cousin
female
could be
or
a
a male
dude.
cousin.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I did hard assume it was a woman.
Well, he did say his cousin gave birth.
Did he say gave birth? I thought he said...
Did read the comment. Did he say he gave birth?
My cousin just had a child.
Oh, okay, that could go either way.
Yeah, that's very open.
I thought he said, like, did the giving of the birth.
He said, I left the doctor because I was at the doctor for a flu shot.
What? So you just happened to be there when she was...
Yeah, and then they had a child, like...
So there was no planning at all.
Or did you just bring up like the childbirthing part as like a side note?
Alright,
Like,
okay.
I just went to the doctor and got a shot. Also,
Also,
my cousin
yeah.
had a baby.
Yeah, it's very
It's
confusing.
like, good for you, X.
Meanwhile,
There's 2 limos there.
look at that guy just hitting the shit out of that.
What?
He
Oh.
like has grass on his mat, so he's just like spanking the pole. He's like, you like that, don't you?
What the fuck,
Fucking
Jim?
concrete.
I can hear that from here. Damn. He's getting it.
Mm-hmm.
Nice car, though.
Is he getting it or is the pole getting it?
No, he's getting it in and the pole's getting it.
X said, the child was born yesterday, so I decided to get my flu shot and come see her. Decided.
Interesting.
X, you
I
don't drive.
get
I don't
it.
understand.
That's a very Colin way to go about it, X. Like, I'm gonna be here anyways. I might as well get a flu shot while I'm at it. Also, go ring the doorbell.
Because you have to get out
I
anyways.
know why.
Because Jarrod gets shotgun.
He's upset.
X said, I can drive. You're 15, X.
can,
Did you,
like-
like, ride with a parent kind of thing?
That is a thing.
My nigga ding dong ditch. The fuck is this? Oh, I see. CJ believes that he is a nigga. Little does he know. Also, that's not how this works.
What's not how?
What if his mom checks and then she just doesn't see anything?
There's a car sitting here. It's not like there's invisible. We didn't drive away.
X said, nah, I can drive.
You're 15, you can drive? Good, congratulations, X.
Well, I mean, like, I asked him, like, did you have, like, a parent or something? And he was like, nah. He was like, it was just me. And I was like, yeah, I was like, that doesn't sound right, X.
Well, if he lives in Mississippi, he can drive at 15.
He says my mom just doesn't care. Like,
oh, I got you.
Yeah.
It's still illegal.
Yeah.
But you're doing it.
I like how Colin said. And he's holding his glasses, too, in his hands. So it's like, oh, I got you.
Looks like that shit's
It's still illegal.
illegal.
Damn, I had flipped the camera angle. Yeah. Colin, fuck. They missed all of that.
That's okay.
No.
Don't worry about
doing it again?
Yeah, don't worry about it,
Yeah.
That's tough.
That is tough.
I'm fucking tired.
X says he also doesn't care. So, like, him and his mom are in the same boat in that regard.
So
Somebody just like posted up, and it ended up in my Pinterest, the history of the swastika, and it's like the actual origin of the damn thing and all the various religions that have a similar concept.
Yeah, it's a very common symbol.
Like the Hopi manji, the Christian manji, the Malta manji, the Tibetan manji, Islamic manji, Japanese
the Jew manji.
Manji.
You didn't get my joke.
And like
I got you.
And like people, I see all the time people going, that's not a swastika, that's a manji, because it's facing the wrong way. It's like, fuck you, man. Some of the manjis are facing the wrong way.
Yeah, because when there's a religious symbol around for thousands of years and then they flip it or copy it, it's the religious people that fucked up, not the Nazis. That's the message.
Like, what I'm getting at is it doesn't matter what direction the manji is going in. It can go either way, and it can just be a different manji.
I feel like you should pay more attention to the colors and
Like
the context.
the fucking Jewish manji is basically identical to the swastika. It's just got these little dots around the ends of the hands.
They better increase the size of those dots after Hitler came around. Like, oh shit, that was definitely not a Jewish.
Well, you like tried a voice.
Oh shit.
You picked from like the Cat in the Hats.
Like,
I'm not very good with Jewish accents.
It's also not.
I wasn't very good
common
with
to
Dr.
use it
Seuss
anymore.
improv. I don't.
Like, you gotta remember what the Nazis did was so substantial that everybody was like, fuck it, we're not using it anymore.
Even the mustache.
CJ, did you actually do anything to the door?
What?
Did you get like too excited to ding dong ditch and then like you didn't?
I hit the doorbell. Why would I not hit the doorbell?
What if the doorbell doesn't work?
I heard it before I ran. I was just like, hope this works, and pressed the button and ran away. I hit the doorbell. I know how to ding dong ditch.
Fucking Hindu manji has a fucking
He's
Star
like,
of
I'm a
David
pro.
on it. That can't be right.
What if she's
I think
like-
somebody mixed this shit up.
One of your friends ding dong ditched the house. I don't want him to come around here anymore. I just thought about the consequences of my actions, like hardcore.
Hardcore?
Like,
Is it really ding dong ditch if we're just still here? That's like if we weren't in a car and you were like
it makes
in
it
the
kind
yard.
of worse because I just ran away to sit in front of the house that I ding dong ditched. It's like that makes me more stupid. Like, it's like I'm the perpetrator, but I'm right here. Like I didn't run away at all.
I mean, your argument is I didn't perpetrate shit. I'm right here. Like I didn't. I just didn't want to stand in front of the door. I have a group of friends who, for some reason, didn't want to come out.
For some reason.
Oh wait, I don't know. She could be like, it's cold. That was smart. He didn't want to be in the cold waiting
Very
for you.
optimistic.
Fucking Jarrod was like, how you taking so
tell your
long?
light skinned friend he's smart. It's cold out there. Why would he stay in the door?
Yeah, why
I
would
really
he?
appreciate his thought process. He's the coolest one of your friends. He doesn't like the cold.
He's the coolest, but doesn't fuck with the cold.
That's
That was a toast on the belly, my guy.
Don't camera pan to my stomach. Shit. I don't. It's not
Meanwhile, in CJ's bowels.
They're already empty. I don't understand. I already got rid of all that.
Well, I mean, they weren't there. For us, it's a carry-on.
Gladly they weren't there.
We brought the luggage.
Not that kind of street. What luggage?
It's like the Desmond.
I said it's a carry-on joke.
Oh.
See, I also had a toast on the belly.
They don't get that though. You can't.
You're like, you keep just referencing shit.
Yeah,
That's because it's carry-on jokes, but we got the luggage. Toast on the belly.
Boku no hero to the luggage joke that you just did. Another.
Oh shit, toast on the belly.
Also, you're not actually making contact, so you're just toasting the air near my stomach.
I mean, what, do you want me to just
I
throw
don't
the
want
phone
you
on
to.
your belly
No.
like my ass on the ground earlier?
You should have got that on the stream. That would
Like 200
It
years.
would have been a crazy perspective, because
No, I should have got it. I should have been.
yeah, you should have been the one filming.
I would have put that woo sound effect on it. Yeah.
That editing.
Yeah.
Like 200
Flash
years
editing.
after we're all dead, there's gonna be some
Interesting
German restaurant
segue.
that does the whole naked women with sushi on their belly thing, but they're gonna do it with toast, and people are gonna be like, "Where the fuck did this come from?
I don't.
That seems like an album cover.
No.
Where the fuck
I
did
don't
this
like
come
that.
from?"
I don't like the objective.
Oh, you mean like putting the toast on a naked woman's stomach thing?
I don't like putting food on a body and using it as a plate.
We should put it on like
Huh?
the breasts to like censor, and, like the bush. I'm thinking about the album cover, like
Bush
the
is
idea.
censored.
We call it toast on the belly, but we also need to put the toast on the belly. There's the boy Jarrod.
He slammed the trunk and he still checked to see if it was closed. Nah, he got it.
He got it.
He
No,
got it.
no, I accidentally hit the latch to open up my gas tank,
Oh.
and I wanted to make sure that it wasn't like, open.
Oh, I didn't know you had hit a button.
I mean, it doesn't matter because it's got the cap on it too, so it's not like I'd start pouring gas out everywhere.
He still wouldn't.
That Carges,
That's not just not
that Boko no Hero.
That's not Carges.
Remember?
We still gotta discuss that. 'cause
Pepperidge
it's-
Farms, remembers.
Okay.
Got him. Did you see the latest Muppet Game Grumps?
Yeah, that's no.
That-
Have you seen the one where they play that girl game?
The Doki Doki thing? I haven't seen it yet. I
Very
saw the
hilarious.
thumbnail. It looks
Please
like it's
watch
funny.
It is the funniest shit they've done all month. Well,
Wait.
the month just started.
Wait,
It's the funniest thing they've done all month, huh?
they started playing Doki Doki
They
Literature
did do a
Club?
complete, yeah.
Holy shit.
And because of the way they do voiceovers, my God, it's just this. I was watching it last night.
Oh,
or
right.
yesterday.
Doki Doki Literature Club doesn't have voice acting.
Yeah, no, there's no voice acting. It's a literature club, not voice acting.
I
club.
missed the water
It's
game
also-
they were playing.
The water.
Like, where they were, like, deep sea diving or whatever.
They played a couple of games where they had deep sea dives. They played
But they
one and
had,
a
like,
sequel.
the old captain dude.
There was two. They
There were
played it
two of
and
them
the sequel.
things.
They played both of them.
Did they never finish it, though?
Hell no, they didn't finish that.
Yeah, I thought that shit
garbage
was
game.
hilarious.
It was funny, but it wasn't fun to play. So they played some of it and they played some of the sequel.
Did they ever finish that Philips CDI game where you were golfing?
Don't finish that. Why? They barely wanted to start that. I don't understand.
Like,
Philips CDI.
like,
You should answer your own question with that.
my thing is, like, if you're going to start streaming a game that has a definitive end, I think you should at least go to that end.
Not if you value your time.
I think it's debatable. It depends on, like, how your audience is feeling it, for real.
That's
Value your time. What are you smoking? This is Game Grumps. They're just going to keep playing the game because people are going to keep watching it.
I
If they
mean,
play
they
a
actually
Philips
stop
CDI
shit a
game,
lot. Yeah.
that they hate, but people love. There's still gonna be debate. It's not like, well, the people love it. We gotta fucking-
keep going.
Right.
I mean,
it's debatable. It's
like-
heavily debatable.
I feel like certain games you can almost guarantee Game Grumps will finish, and then other ones it's like it's
Zelda?
debatable. Like, I feel like Mario Odyssey,
They're gonna finish it.
I feel like it's gonna be a while if they do finish it. But Sonic Forces, I'm like, guaranteed niggas will finish Sonic Forces.
It's a 5-hour game.
Solid prediction.
It's a 5-hour game.
True.
5-hour pilot guard.
I like what I've seen of it. The only thing that people like have been saying that I can be like, oh, I wouldn't like that, is that whenever they get to like a really actiony part, it kind of is like, oh, well, now it's over. Like, it'll be like, oh shit, a giant snake came out the ground, but that's like the end of the level. Like, it's not like, yeah.
It's not like the highlight, the bread and butter. It's more like the crust. Just barely on there. Yeah.
One thing you can almost guarantee about Sonic games is they're going to have like a really cheesy but really awesome soundtrack. Like
I am excited to listen to the Sonic Forces soundtrack.
It's interesting.
like the GameCube, PS2 era Sonic games, all of the soundtracks were made by this group called Crush 40.
Yeah.
And Crush 40 is like still making music. And it's like they're still making good music.
Well, butt rock, like as good as butt rock gets. It's like a guilty pleasure music.
Butt rock?
Yeah, that's what Aaron refers to it as butt rock all the time. CJ,
What?
you watch Game Grumps?
Thank you.
Butt rock. Call it fucking butt
Nice
rock.
jacket.
Oh, thank you.
I like to call it cheese rock
It matches
because
your
you know
beard.
it's cheesy, but it's good.
The fuck? I went to Stars and Strikes, and my friend he reached in his trunk, and he was like, "Do you want this jacket for like $10?" And I was like, "Nigga, why would I spend $10?" And he was like, "Does it fit you?" And then I put it on, and then he was like, "Oh fuck yeah!" And he just gave it to me. He was like, "That's the best way to get free shit."
Free shit?
Free shit.
Free
So,
shit.
oh, I got this jacket for free.
Really?
Yeah.
How? When? Where? It's a nice jacket to just get for free. It's a freaking North Face.
Yeah, one of my friends was like, "Hey, I got this jacket in my trunk. Do you want it for like $10?" And I was like, "Why would I pay $10 for it?" And he was like, "Does it fit you?" And then it did, and then I got it for free.
Why would you
not pay $10 for it?
Why would you pay $10 for a North Face jacket? It's not like those are the most expensive
He's a
jackets in the
descendant
world.
of grimy Nigeria, Colin.
Crimea, Nigeria.
Crimea, Nigeria.
Like last night when you weren't present,
Crimea.
we were having a
I
discussion.
know Crimea is a country.
No,
You-
Crimea is also a separate thing. It's like a region, not a country. You son of a bitch. You're
I'm
not
pretty
putting
sure
on your camera.
Crimea is not a real thing.
No,
No, Crimea.
I know Crimea is.
Yeah.
The Crimea thing is just a setup for the grimy nigga joke.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why
What?
can't it be a Crimea
You
capital?
son of a bitch.
Cause yeah, like I'm from You thought it was real. I'm from Crimea, Nigeria, because I'm a grimy
Why
nigga.
can't you just be from Crimea, Russia, or Ukraine, or wherever it is?
Then how do I connect the joke to being a grimy nigga?
Why can't? I don't want you to be a nigga at all. You're supposed to be a stand-up guy. I don't understand.
But anyways, last night we were talking about like you remember the whole. I asked Jarrod what's the black equivalent to calling me a Caucasian.
Yeah.
And he said it was a Negroid, and I was like really surprised because I thought that was like a derogatory term. And then we looked it up, and it's like, oh, I'm a Caucasoid. So it's like
I've never heard a cop say we found a Caucasoid on I-85 in a box.
that's
It's
literally
copy-
how I presented the question. Like,
Yeah,
if I were
it's-
if they found my corpse floating in the water,
Why would it be so morbid?
they'd say 20-year-old Caucasian dead as fuck.
Why can't they just be like in a what's it called? All points bulletin. Pull out an APB for a Caucasian man. Why is it that you got raped and murdered and thrown somewhere and they found you? Like,
I don't know.
your scenario is really harsh. Like,
So what did you guys talking about last night?
What did we do right before we went to bed, Colin? We watched some YouTube and did what?
We watched some YouTube and we discussed a little bit of Soul Calibur.
Is that laying
Also,
on my face?
before it gets brought up, I'm no longer in control of Shotgun. Like,
You're
that-
no longer in control.
You just get
like,
in the
I'm
seat.
not making the rules anymore.
Is it just a free for all? Is it
Yes.
whoever gets it?
Yes.
Like, if you just want to start beating the shit out of Jet so that you get the spot, go for
So
it.
wait. So before, if Jarrod were to beat the shit out of Jet for shotgun, you would have stopped him. But now you just don't care.
Well, no.
anymore?
He would have like.
Oh
protested.
shit! Is that just a giant Buddha? I've never noticed that.
You have never noticed the giant Buddha?
No. But before, if I had declared shotgun and then Jarrod beat the shit out of me, Colin would have been like, "But he still said it first."
Okay.
Yeah, like he still gets to sit there.
But now there will be no
You beat the
argument.
shit out of him.
Yeah.
I can't do anything
What
about that.
made
We still
this
get
change your
shotgun.
heart, Colin?
Like, I'm sick of like changing the rules and you two arguing over the rules.
I mean, we don't like hardcore arguing.
No.
I've never seen him beat
It's
his
a
ass.
very civil argument.
It's
Like,
not
you-
like Lance
like-
versus Colin, whose God is better. Like, you know, like
God is better.
Now we get to
Same
argue.
guy. I don't understand.
Now we get to argue with the hands, Jet. How does it make you feel?
No, I'm like saying you two can decide on the rules. Like, I'm not going
Wait,
to make that
why does it have to be a
decision
fist,
anymore.
bro? Why you can't just
Because
fucking
he's from
Roshan
grimy
Ball?
Nigeria.
You're from Crimea, Russia. You're just a dirty guy. You're not a nigga. I appreciate you.
he's like, I prefer you to be grimy,
He's from
not a nigga.
He's from grimy Nigeria. The only thing he understands are the fist.
I'm not from Krypton. Have you guys seen the Death and Return of Superman video that was made by the guy who made Chronicle?
Made by the guy who made Chronicle.
Yeah. And it's like, he's like, if Batman fought Doomsday, I feel like it would be a lot shorter fight. He'd be like, I got this sponge, I got this kryptonite sponge, we're gonna shove it up Doomsday's ass.
Sponge?
And then like, yeah, and like, they shove it up Doomsday's ass and he dies. He's like, Superman's just so dumb because he has this fucking like frat boy personality, and it clips to them being at a frat, and Superman's like, yo, Doomsday, let's go hard and see who knocks the other person out first. And then they just punch each other until they both die.
Oh, you brought some cards? Cool.
Yeah, I wanted to. This is what I was doing last night before I went to sleep. I finished at around 1. Went to sleep, woke up at 5, and I was like, this cannot continue. So I went back to sleep. I woke up
Yeah,
at 8,
but-
and I was like, but why? So I went back to sleep, and then you knocked on the door.
That
Ding
was
dong.
actually CJ.
I didn't.
Thanks, AJ.
He ding dong ditched.
Nobody.
By the way, Jarrod, like, I did some Google searching, and apparently a lot of people like Soul Calibur 5.
Really?
But it's like,
lot of people like a lot of dumb stuff.
Well, when I see that shit on Evo, then they'll be validated. But nobody plays that shit competitively.
Yeah, but that's the weird thing. Like, they're saying, on a competitive level, Soul Calibur 5 is great. But if you're looking for single-player content, you're screwed. It's like, I do remember there not being a lot of good single-player content. But I also don't think that they're right on the competitive content.
Meanwhile,
Right.
I missed it. There it is. Nope, missed it. Missed the shit out of it.
Do you have any ideas for who you would want out of a guest character in Soul Calibur, though?
Mysticism.
I really don't care for putting guest characters everywhere.
Good point. It's just a thing that Soul Calibur always does.
It's something that we
they've
can
done
like
it with,
discuss.
what,
kind of thing.
Heihachi and Yoda, Link, fucking Ezio.
They did it with damn
They
Spawn.
had your boy Starkiller.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, who were they?
Shaboy.
Maybe some kind of like ninja character would be interesting.
It's like
From what?
they have Ryu Hayabusa because
Yeah, like
Dead or
Ryu
Alive.
From Dead or
is just like,
Alive?
fuck it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dead or Alive is just like, fuck it, take him.
Because he actually has a really versatile arsenal. I don't know. I feel like having Taki as like the ninja representative is pretty fucking weak.
Get that weak shit out of here, boy.
Yeah.
Are you gonna live stream too?
No, before I could do like a live stream from my camera app, but now I think I have to go to YouTube.
That sounds really cool. The concept of being able to do it from your camera.
Oh, have you
Where
seen
does it
the,
stream to?
The Samurai Batman anime trailer, Colin?
That's cool.
Yeah,
That's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, are you talking about the Batman thing or whatever?
Yeah.
I have not seen the trailer.
Did you just honk at
You
me,
should.
asshole? You fucking cunt.
We need to
Is it
watch
a-
when we get back?
Yeah, I'll do a reaction. Is it like a movie?
It's a movie, yes. It's a Batman anime like movie. Everybody's samurai and ninja.
Okay.
They did that with Spider-Man, didn't they?
You're talking about the Mangaverse Spider-Man thing. We talked about that, I think, last time we hung out.
Yeah, Jet was like, no, you not manga for Spider-Man. You were like anime Spider-Man is like the reason Senpai got really big.
Oh no, he wasn't anime. That was live action, the Japanese
action,
Spider-Man. Yeah.
Yeah, I can just like.
You can just live stream just whenever.
Yeah,
Oh wait, no, that's just the YouTube thing. Like that's what I'm doing.
but look at my thing. I can do 2K and 4K.
I think I'm limited to HD.
Is your stream about to knock Jet stream out of business?
No, because he has 500 subscribers and this thing has 4.
All
But
you have to do is like
Just do good content that attracts more people
Have you
and
been-
actually tag your videos. That was the car I missed. Hey.
now he's really gonna kill it.
Have you been streaming, CJ?
Huh?
Have you been streaming, CJ?
No.
he's just messing with his settings.
No.
He sees that he's on camera and he's like, "Nope, not today."
I could though. I have a fucking 4K fucking pocket. Why am I cussing so much? Pocket cam. I could definitely do.
Have a 4K fucking pocket.
Cam.
Meanwhile, at the Cell Games,
God damn it, Jet.
Why is there so much like space between us and the car in front of
Good
us?
question.
Because they got ahead of us.
we're losing the race, but now we're beating the Cutlass.
It's like I thought the Cutlass was gonna get in front of me, so I was not gonna fight with him. And then he just
He was making
did.
all he wanted to do was get out of the Jet's fucking camera.
That's a dirty ass car.
Meanwhile, in a dirty ass car.
Oh wow.
My car ain't dirty,
Yeah,
bitch.
that's fucked up.
Talking about that lady over
shit.
there.
Oh, that pothole used to be worse, I think.
I like how you said, "Oh shit," and it was just a normal pothole.
Yeah.
Oh, my axle.
It's like, oh, generic pothole.
Generic.
BuzzFeed reacts to potholes.
I wouldn't be surprised. They
Little
already
4 out
react
of
to
10.
everything else.
The try guys try to drive on really bumpy roads.
Watch Mojo's top 10 potholes.
That sounds like a really bad fucking video. Like, the try guys fucking try to drive on really bad roads.
That's a long title.
I got on Facebook this morning.
The
and
slow-mo
first thing
guys
that shows
drive
up
over
is,
a
like, One of
pothole.
my friends reposted a Huffington Post video where they were
Stupidest video.
complaining about Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer being racist.
How is he racist?
He a
Because
red
it-
nose.
Like, they were talking about all the shit that the characters did. And it's like Rudolph's dad verbally abuses him. It's
That's not
because-
racist. That's a very common.
I
No,
mean,
like, they
it's
go
not like there's a
through- I'm just,
breed
like,
of red
listing off the
noses.
whole
You know what I mean?
I'm just listing off all the shit that they're talking about. Like, they're talking about how Santa's like a piece of shit because he lets the reindeer get away with it. It's like, what the?
Santa's a busy ass dude with a full-time job. The fuck?
A full-time? You mean like a hella part-time,
he does
like
once a fucking
on
year?
call
The only
very
time-
frequently, annually.
The only time that they bully him is around Christmas, though. There's no.
He's like self-employed.
Like,
He doesn't build any of his shit. He just stalks niggas. I guess he's a detective. Like, that's like...
What's the Target cart doing all the way over here?
Santa's actually Batman.
Also, how does Christmas work from, like, the day of perspective? Like, what if, like, I was nice all year, and then, like, on the day of Christmas, right as you're about to drop the presents, I burn my house down? Like, what?
The list doesn't auto-update.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Do you just throw the presents in the fire? You're like, I kind of still did my job, right?
Or like he directly delivers it to you.
The way that they sing about him is like he's Jesus Christ. Like he knows when you're sleeping and awake, and when you've been bad or good. So if he knows, then it doesn't matter when you fuck up.
I knew as soon as I did it.
Right.
I was like, why is there a list? So that I can show you that you're an asshole.
Why is there a list? I can't persecute you without evidence. I have to follow the legal channels.
Just Phoenix right. That's all Santa Claus is. There was evidence in
The kid
fun
says,
fact,
I've
kids.
been nice, and he pulls out that list and goes, objection!
According to our test, that was a lie.
You get Santa puts you on Maury. Were you really naughty or nice?
Wow.
Fun fact, kids, in the Dresden verse, Santa's the same person as Odin.
Santa. Well, yeah, that's actually like where we get the idea of Santa. He is Odin.
I thought it was like Father Christmas or whatever. Like, well, not that couldn't be the earliest one that implies the existence of Christmas first. But I don't feel like the earliest
Probably
was.
cut it off. We're going into IHOP now.
We're at IHOP. Oh snap! Bum, 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 bum. Hey.
Got 4?